Are you looking for the best wired mouse? In this video, we will look at some of the best wired mouse on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Number 1. Logitech G502 X. The best wired mouse we've tested is the Logitech G502 X, a versatile pick that combines comfort, high-end gaming performance, and productivity features. It has an ergonomic right-handed shape, comfortable enough for long gaming sessions or full workdays. It also has plenty of programmable buttons that you can change along with other settings using the customization software. The scroll wheel has a precise notched scrolling mode and a faster free scrolling mode you can activate by flicking the wheel quickly. This free scrolling mode is a helpful feature for quickly scanning websites or long documents and is more commonly found on premium work mice. It has exceptionally low click latency, and its sensor performs as well or better than most mice in this price range. Its left and right click buttons also use extremely quiet optical switches, which are typically more reliable and long-lasting than standard mechanical switches. With all these features, this mouse is fairly heavy compared to most gaming options, so it isn't ideal if you only play fast-paced titles like FPS games which require quick movements. Number 2. Razer Basilisk V3. The Razer Basilisk V3 is typically available for less than the Logitech above, but both mice tend to go on sale fairly often and sometimes are fairly close in price. In many ways, the Basilisk is very similar to the Logitech G502 X. It has virtually the same ergonomic shape, a scroll wheel with both a notched scrolling and faster scrolling mode, and high-end raw performance for gaming in any genre. The major differences are that the Logitech has 2 extra programmable buttons on the outside edge of the left click button and feels sturdier overall. On the other hand, the Basilisk has slightly more flexible cable and mouse feet with better gliding performance. Also, while the Basilisk uses reliable, long-lasting optical switches, they make more noise than the very quiet clicks on the G502 X. Otherwise, the differences are purely cosmetic. The Basilisk looks less angular and has programmable RGB lighting, which the Logitech lacks. There are a total of 3 lighting zones, one in the scroll wheel, one in the Razer logo on the palm rest, and one that wraps around the bottom edge of the mouse, casting an underglow effect on your mousepad, making this mouse an easy choice if you're an RGB lighting fan. Number 3. SteelSeries Prime. If you're on a budget, we recommend the SteelSeries Prime. It's a straightforward option with 2 side buttons and a generous right-handed shape. The mouse wheel has a subtle RGB lighting zone, but you can turn this off using the configuration software if you prefer. This mouse is best suited for medium or larger-sized hands, but there's also a mini version called the SteelSeries Prime Mini that's well suited for smaller hands. Glancing under the hood, this mouse offers similar, high-end raw performance to other options on this list if you have gaming in mind. However, unlike the Logitech G502 X or the Razer Basilisk V3 above, which use optical switches, this mouse has unusual hybrid optical-mechanical switches. These switches produce a crisper, more pronounced click feeling but are also noticeably louder and may bother those around you in a noise-sensitive environment. Altogether, it's a balanced and more affordable pick over the more feature-rich options. It's a great option if you aren't interested in extra programmable buttons, multiple RGB lighting zones, or productivity features like free scrolling. Number 4. Logitech M100. If you're looking for something cheaper and simpler, we recommend the Logitech M100. It's inexpensive but not flimsy, however, the plastic doesn't feel very high quality. There are 2 primary click buttons and a simple scroll wheel. Unfortunately, it has a stiff rubber cable and tiny mouse feet that don't glide as smoothly as other picks on this list. This mouse isn't cut out for gaming in any genre, but its sensor performance is more than adequate for the everyday browsing and productivity tasks it's designed for. Besides that, it's fairly small. Its shape is well suited for using a palm grip if you have small or medium-sized hands. A fingertip grip works great for larger hands, but it may not be very comfortable if you want to use this mouse for a full 8-hour work shift. When shopping for this mouse, you might also see the similar looking Logitech B100, which is the same as the M100 but comes in black instead of gray and has different packaging for a business clientele. If you want to purchase a large number of mice or something even cheaper, check out the Amazon Basics 3-button USB wired mouse. While the build quality is worse than the Logitech, and its sensor doesn't perform as well, its lower price tag can be helpful if you buy bulk to equip an entire office.